Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. We are currently at Mama's gym, about to hit a workout. It's been a little bit rough of a morning, but we out here, we're doing things. So, updates, your boy's running the Dallas Hyrox, so training has begun, and because of that, I have sprint intervals today. And as you guys saw in my last vlog, my hips are kind of jacked up, so running sprints outside, I didn't think it was gonna be smart. So here at my mom's gym, they have one of those body-propelled air runner things. So we're gonna do that. That way I can kind of like build up to it, control my speed, don't have the elements of the elements. Alright, so we've, as I mentioned, Hyrox program has started. Cool thing is the camp has a Hyrox program, so I've been running that. I'm only it's Wednesday today, so only a couple days into it. And essentially, so combination of just like some strength training stuff, also some running throughout the week. This is the beginning of it. Hyrox is 5 months away, so I got some time. But even just doing that warm up, I still feel quad, hip flexor, adductors giving me some issues. I did go to acupuncture yesterday to get that figured out, but it's still just, it's gonna be something I'm gonna be nursing for a little bit. So taking a little bit longer to do my active warm up is super key. So as far as the program goes, I'm kind of starting it like a day behind, just because Mondays are super busy. So because I'm in the gym, the morning, the afternoon, family and Hatcher, middle of the day, Toastmasters, or like my coaching call and things like that. Monday's not a training day, so Mondays move to Tuesday, Tuesday to Wednesday, so forth and so on. So yesterday was upper body lift. Today we have sprint intervals. Tomorrow will be a recovery day, because today is technically supposed to be the recovery day of like stretching and mobility. So I'm supposed to just be 6 rounds of sprints. I'm a little more of a overachiever, and that sounds a little boring. So I brought the medicine ball. I'm probably gonna alternate the sprints with some wall balls, because they're only like 60-second sprints or something like that, and try to continue to like build just like my endurance and my like work capacity under fatigue. So yeah, we'll get these first few underway, and then I'll probably end up doing somewhere around like 8 to 10, just because these first couple I'm gonna take super slow, because I don't want to hurt myself. But we'll see. We'll gauge it how I feel all the way throughout. Yeah, since this my RP is supposed to be like a 7.5, 8, we'll see if we can work up to that. But I'm really not trying to strain my hips any more than they already are. What's up, dude? Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Uh-huh. I know this is real sad, and this shouldn't even count, but I am not an endurance athlete. But that's why I'm doing this training, that's why I'm following a program, because I need to get better. But man, these are just 2-minute intervals. I'm not running fast. I just gotta get moving, find my momentum, build my lungs. That's right, this is why we have 5 months to get my stuff together. 2-minute intervals on, 90 seconds off, 2 down, 4 to go. And then we're gonna knock out some wall balls and things. Just that we get, it's a little bit more in today. That's not completely following the program, but I'm not gonna be excessive about it. Hey, buddy, Hatcher, come over here. Come over here. Thank you. You get the ball? Go get the ball. All right, so training session done. I like coming to my mom's apartment. It's a nice spot. I love our house, but it's cool to just she's got a nice newer gym setup. And then there's this little turf spot off the back of it. Louisa and my mom are finishing up their workout, but mine was just some sprints. I got some wall balls in because I want to continue to build that endurance and everything like that. So yeah, we're out here chilling, letting him wander because he was getting real antsy inside that chair. And I'm just gonna stretch out here. There's a nice 70%, nice little 70% humidity today. Let me turn these headphones off, honestly. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I'm talking to the camera. I need to stretch. So as y'all know, this hip flexor, man. So if you guys been watching the videos, I did the Tough Mudder, I did the 5K, I signed up for this Hyrox, and the whole time I've just been saying how it feels good to challenge myself and exercise and work hard, and that's what I'm chasing. I am not any kind of professional athlete. I am a dad in his 30s with a child and a wife and a business, and I'm not trying to overextend myself, but I am trying to keep myself in real good shape. Luckily, my scale goals I have hit, so your man's feeling good. Back to single digit body fat percentage, floating right at 198, I believe. Those are great dad stats. I'm gonna keep them stats up. That's why I'm chasing things. I just really want to be strong. I want to show Hatcher how to not give up. And I need to do things that are low chance of injury, as I'm currently injured. But I mean, as much as I'll probably pick up some maybe intramural sports and next year, something like that. As of right now, we're doing this fitness thing. These races are fun. They give me a start and finish point. So we're gonna keep rocking and rolling with it. Don't forget to stretch, people. Don't forget to stretch. I wouldn't be in this position in the first place if I had been stretching this whole time. Whoa. What are some other things we got coming up? I'm doing a Father's Day workout this upcoming weekend. This is the week of Father's Day. It's the Wednesday. Father's Day is this Sunday. So I'm doing a full body workout at the gym. And I wrote a little 5-minute inspirational speech that I'm re-giving to the audience and everyone who comes to the gym, my clients and stuff. Just because, as y'all know, I've got a message, I've got a narrative I'm trying to spread. And I need more dads to be in my mindset, to want to get better for themselves and their families. I want them to be strong. I want them to take care of themselves. I want us to ask the hard questions. So essentially, that little 5-minute keynote is going to be about that. For the 4th, I've got family coming into town. So my brother from Kansas City, my sister-in-law and their kids will be here. Louise and Hatch will be here for the first few days, and then they're taking off to Seattle for the 4th. And then we have a family retreat out there as well. I'm going to be heading out there after the 4th to meet up with them. So that's going to be a great, relaxing time. That's the vacation we're waiting for. And then we come back, we hit the ground running. We have a seminar to try to help people improve their running, myself included. So we partnered with the Run Mechanic. He's a physical therapist out here that Sydney's been working with. She linked us together. So I'm excited to go get a run analysis, bring that to the camp, have a seminar for those who've been catching the running bug like myself, be able to just provide for my community. Luckily, I want to say my injury last year was my hamstring. My hamstring's been feeling pretty good. This has all been just like front of the legs, hip flexors, adductors, things like that, top of my quads. And a lot of it's because I have been sitting more, just doing more business things. I mean, I'm on the computer more, a lot more Zoom calls, programming, that kind of stuff, less on the floor. Vroom, vroom. Oh, you want to know what did start my day off a little rough? I have a Cars and Coffee and Pistons at the Park vlog that I was editing this morning. Got up early, so Hatch and Luis were still sleeping, so I could edit that. And then as I'm editing, Final Cut gives me some like storage error and just like wipes everything. So I was not in the best of moods. But you know, if I can get that edited, you guys will probably see that maybe before this, or maybe after it, or maybe it'll just end up being short form content. I don't know. But me and this dude, we love our Cars and Coffee. That's one of my things on my vision board, is just to regularly do those and have a good time, continue to pass on the vehicle bug to Hatcher, look at cool cars, because I love looking at cars, hearing the cars. Me and Hatcher have this thing now, we'll go boom, boom, pop, pop. Again, when I'm editing this, if I can get the clip, I'll throw the clip in there. We're watching cars pull off, and there's a real loud one that came by, and you can see the moment where he's like, oh yeah, loud car, and then like the sound vibrated through his rib cage. He's just, ooh. And I was like, yeah, man, that's that bug. Ooh, that's that bug. Hi, baby. Ooh. 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 Yeah, this is where we're not so flexible with that low back. You running? 3, 2, 1, go. Hi, Papa. Hatcher. Headphones. That's my microphone. Microphone. So that the people can hear me. Hear me. Alrighty, y'all. It is the next day, and this week is moving and grooving. So fly in my window. But yeah, it's the next day. I'm actually in about 5 minutes. I've got a session with a client and somebody I'm excited to work with. I mean, yeah, I love coaching. So anytime I have these calls where I get to help people problem solve and speak life into them and help them gain the courage and confidence and get rid of the insecurities and doubts, I always love when I do it. So I'm gonna hop on that call, and then the rest of the day is more just daddy and Hatcher time, kind of like yesterday. But I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more in this one. We're gonna knock out this call and then keep the week moving. This is definitely a part of a day in the life, or this is definitely a week in the life video. So I know you guys got the workout yesterday. You're getting a little bit of coaching today, and then this weekend's gonna be pretty big. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it all in one video or all in this video, or if I'm gonna segment it out, but it is Father's Day. It's also my birthday. And I know we've got a date planned with Sydney and Andrew tomorrow for some pizza. We're also going to a comedy show this weekend. I'm having family over for Father's Day. I still got some training sessions I gotta knock out as well. So busy schedules, but we're sorting it all out. And when I wanna be busy, I want all the hours to have meaning and purpose and be moving me in the right direction. I wanna highlight all the little steps. I know probably doing these things was its own level of like stress and needing to get them done. But does it feel good to have got them done?
Yeah.
There
It felt good to being intentional.
Yes. Yes, it shows. Like there's a lot of, I could tell, like a lot you've been kind of smothering in and wrestling with internally, and now being able to answer these questions, it's like, nope, I'm closing that door. I'm stepping on that opinion. I'm blocking out that noise. Even if we don't know what we're replacing with it yet, we're slowly like pushing all that negativity out of you so that we have room for positivity and change and growth.
AI almost got me, but I am way smarter.
Yeah.
And frugal.
Mm-hmm.
And I saved it.
Awesome.
So that they couldn't take advantage of me.
Go you.
I ain't paying for it.
All right, so we are call done, and office looks a little different. Got Luis in here doing some work, but I wanted to wrap up this segment because coaching is so beneficial when you find a good coach. So find me, links are in the description. But that's besides the point. The coolest thing about the coolest thing about my job as a coach is just helping people get what's in their mind out and back in. And that'll make sense in a second. There are so many things that we are just withholding from ourselves or not letting ourselves accomplish, or we're just looking at the wrong perspective, that a coach can definitely help you get way more clarity on and help you move in the right directions. Remember that as a coach, my success is your success and your success is my success. And the more we can be open with each other on calls and really talk about your goals and your experiences and how you're feeling, and if you listen to your coach, your outcomes will be amazing. Some will happen faster than others, but you will be headed in the right direction. And I just love it because I get to sit here and just hype people up in the best ways possible. I get to remind you of who you are and what you're striving to do, and then fill the gaps where you feel like there are gaps. Sometimes we feel like there's a lot of distance between A and B, and I can come in here and show you the expedited route to get there. So for those of you guys who are looking for some coaching, if you know you're at a spot where you need some direction, I got you. You can book a call with me. We can start working and making moves. Outside of that, I need to do a few more other emails and get some things sorted out before Hatcher wakes up and our attention's back on him.
Sorry. When you were talking, I was like thinking that. I was thinking of the whole. I can fix that.
We'll see you guys in the next clip. Good morning. What's up, everybody? So I was a little late to my 5 a.m. wake up call. Alarm went off at 5. I was out of bed, but like slow this morning. So here we are, 5:47. Wrapping up a program this morning, so I'm just getting my stuff together to head to the gym, checking on my programming. So as I mentioned in the prior clip, I'm doing the Dallas Hyrox, so I'm giving myself plenty of time to train. The camp's got a Hyrox training program that I'm running through, and when I looked yesterday, it said Hyrox sim run, and I was like, well, today's gonna be a long workout because I gotta do this whole simulation of the Hyrox. Turns out it's just like an hour run at a RPE of like 5 to 6. So that's not terrible, but also still building up my running endurance. So I'm not super excited about that either. I'd almost rather it just be the full Hyrox because I kind of just like the weights and things, but we're getting better. A few other things checking in. If you're wondering why there's a hamper on my couch, it's because if I don't block this couch, my dog gets on it. And I know she's a house dog, but she's also extremely hairy. And if we allow her on the furniture, we will just forever be lint rolling things and stuff like that. So she's got a bed, she's got places to be, and it's not on my couch. And it's like, if we leave the house, we have to close all doors, all things, because just in like the last few months as she's gotten older, she's been getting on the furniture. Our entire life with this dog, she's never been an on the furniture dog. But all of a sudden, I think it's like a rebellious habit from us, like just taking her places less, or that we have Hatcher here. Because now, if Hatcher's bedroom's door open, she's on his bed leaving here. If Luisa's office or library room is open, she's on her day bed. If my couch is not covered, she's on my couch. And if the nuggets are on the floor in the living room and we don't close the baby gate, she's on the nuggets in there. And we're like, yo, where is this coming from? You've never done this. And so we think it's like I don't know, dogs love us. She's just changing because she's getting older. Enough of that rambling. Let's just keep this day going, y'all. Alrighty, y'all. We are headed back to the gym. We had a little pizza party with Sydney and Andrew and Elena. We had our admin meeting, making sure we're set up to get through the weekend and into next week. And I am headed to do this Zone 2 running. I'm not super hyped about it, but I'm going to do my future self a favor and train. And I'm not going to rely on how I feel. I've already been dragging my feet all day. But here we are. We're going to go knock it out. I have like literally an hour to do it. It's supposed to be like 45 minutes to an hour of Zone 2. That's how you build the endurance. I'm going to go run at the gym because afterwards I have Hustle for the Muscle, which I've talked to you guys about. This is week 4, I believe, or week 5. So we're almost done with this program. It's hot and humid, and that's why I'm not super enthused about going to do this run, but we got to get better, and we're not doing what we feel, we're doing what we got to do to get the job done. So we're gonna do that. I'm blasting some yay because it hypes me up. It gets me into the right mindset of being about that life and locking in and kind of, fighting the demons or running towards your problems and things. Aiming to be your better self. At least that's what yay does for me. I don't know about y'all. Kanye, yay, Jesus, whatever version of him you like. But yeah, we can go knock this thing out. Whew. All right. 3.5 miles done. Coaching done. Your boy's cooked. It's been a productive Friday. We worked this morning, knocked out these check-ins and way-outs. You hear them cicadas in the trees, man. It's summertime in Texas when you hear that. Yeah, anyways. Check-ins this morning. Meetings. More meetings. 3.5 miles. Hustle for the muscle. And now, we're wrapping it up. Hatcher had a blast because he went with Tia Sydney and Uncle Andy to Lowe's, and they just did their Tia and Uncle thing because they're the best. And he has the best village ever. He's now in bed early and knocked out. I already got the text from Louisa that he's done for. I'm going to go home. I'm going to shower. I'm going to eat. Today was a refeed day. So let me tell you something. So Hyrox prep has started. So has, because Louisa's been on a program, I've been tracking my macros and things. Since my workout intensity has picked up, I got a little hangry towards the end of the week. I thought I was fine. I noticed I was taking more trips to the fridge, just like staring at the fridge, being like, I want some more food. I had one of those nights of like, I'm going to bed because I'm out of calories, and if I stay up, I'm going to keep eating. But Luis was just saying that like my patience starts to get a little thin, or I get a little annoyed a little easier, being with this increase in uptick in workouts and stuff like that. But I'm not ready to change my calories yet. Yes, I know I can, but also what I've been teaching other people, and I'm going to apply it to myself as well because I am a person, is that sometimes you will just eat out of habit or, boredom or different things like that. So just because I'm getting these signals of hunger, you gotta let it play out a little bit. That might switch, change up your nutrition. Like if you're always changing up your calories, you never know what's working. I already know my calories have been working. I'm back into single digit body fat percentages. I'm right at like 198 or so. So I'm in a good spot, and I want to be a little bit more defined, but also I want to be, I want to think about my lifestyle. I want to be comfortable. But today and this weekend, we're going to call it just like a refeed weekend. And I'm saying that because today, because the ladies finished out their program, they did their final check-in. That's why we had this pizza party, because we were all craving Pint House pizza. If you know, you know. And then tomorrow, I'm training the hour-long full body session at the gym. Already got that set up. And then a few other things are happening. So we're moving and grooving, but I'm not ready to adjust my calories yet. I'm going to ride it out, see how I feel, and make sure it's a real hunger that I'm dealing with. And then we'll make some adjustments probably next week once I get through this weekend. But I'm going to go home and shower, and I'll catch y'all in the next clip. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you so much. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I want to say thank you for those in my life who made this Father's Day so much fun. Stay tuned for part 2. Hit that subscribe to make sure that you see it. If I could leave anybody with some advice, it's really to not be afraid to invest in yourself. Put those people-pleasing habits aside, find out what you want out of this life, and then really stick to it and build boundaries to make sure that you are living your best life every day that's possible. I encourage you to make sure that you're aging like fine wine, not like old milk, you guys. And on that, if you want to work with me, all the links for my socials to book a call with me are down in the description. And don't forget to be the best you, because the world needs that. I'll see you in the next one.